All right, so we're going to do fractional exponents. If you see, what I did was I set up something with a base of x and a fractional exponent of a over b. We consider the a to be what's called the power, and we consider the b to be what's called the root. So for example, if I wanted to write this another way, then I could write it like this. I have the root of b, the x goes underneath, and I'm raised to the power of a. That's another way to write it. So let's look at a little bit more of a concrete example. So let's say I have 64 to the 3/2 power. So another way I can write that then is power over root. So I take the base number and I put it underneath. Okay, now power is the 3 over the root, which is technically a 2 here. Now, I don't really write the 2 because it's a square root. You can, it's not wrong, but now you can kind of see where that's going. So then what we do is we take the square root of 64, which is 8, and then I raise 8 to the 3rd power, and then I'm going to take my handy-dandy little calculator because off the top of my head I don't know what 8 to the 3rd power is, and I will get 512 as my final answer. Alrighty, so let's say I have 32 to the 3/5 power. So again, the 32 is going to go underneath the square root. Now it's 3 over 5, power over root. So the root will be 5 and the power will be 3. So you start with doing the 5th root of 32. So that's what number can you multiply by itself 5 times and get 32, which would be 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Then you're going to raise that to the 3rd power, and your answer will be 8. Okay? Now, if I have something, though, with a negative exponent, it's a little bit trickier. So what we're going to do is, remember how we make exponents positive? We bring them to their opposite position in a fraction. So I'm going to make that 1 over 4 to the positive 3/2. Okay, so I'm going to keep that as a 1, and then I'm going to do power over root. So my root will be a 2. Again, I don't really have to write the 2 because it's a square root, but you can. And then we raise it to the 3rd power. So let's keep the 1 here. The square root of 4 is 2, and 2 cubed is 8. So my answer would be 1/8. All right, so let's look.